Welcome to the Prospective Podcast with your hosts ULTRAMAG7 and Kotta Ranks. The Pro's Perspective. The Prospective is a monthly event held in Center City, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at the Khyber Pass Pub. Live music, a live audience, a live conversation, culture, vibes, the Prospective.
Peace. It's your man ULTRAMAG7. We're back with another episode of the Prospective Podcast. Yo, we had Kev Brown and my man Kenn Starr come to town. And we're here to celebrate. We're celebrating 20 years of I Do What I Do, that classic album from Kev Brown. And also celebrating the new collaboration between Kenn Starr and Kev Brown. The album is called Cold. And it's cold. So, they came through town and, we did a little something different this time. Obviously we had the interview, but we also had a live performance from Kenn Starr and Kev. So, stick around to the end. So definitely stay tuned for that. Want to send a big shout out and welcome back to my brother Kotta Ranks. I'm so happy to have Kotta Ranks back. We just got busy with it. And we had a good time. Thanks to everybody that came out. And thanks to all the listeners worldwide. As BDP would say. There's people listening all over. And we appreciate that. But we're going to get to the episode. And check this out. Kev Brown, Kenn Starr. Check it out.
2 2 1 2.
Check, 1 2 1 2 in the place to be. Woo! Want me to start rhyming? No.
All right. Shit, Kev got me.
Oh,
that's for sure.
Woo! All right. How you sound? How you sound, Kev?
Check 1 2.
Sound good?
Mic sound
Steve,
nice.
we sounding good?
Steve.
All right. Yo, Steve's our guy.
Steve's the man. Stevie Wonder.
Matter of fact, number one, clap it up for Kev and Kenn Starr. Give it up for them.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're far too kind.
Yes. Clap it up for Soundman Steve.
Soundman Steve.
Give it up, Soundman Steve.
Stevie Thunder.
Always keeping us on point. Hold on. Clap it up for Kotta Ranks.
That's right.
A big, yo, keep it going.
Appreciate it.
All I will say is, if you don't know if this is your first time being here, this is a podcast. There's audio. You can go stream and listen to this. You listen to the last episode with Sadat X, give you some insight.
Yep.
Why I'm clapping hard for my brother Kotta Ranks.
Yeah,
so check that
right.
out.
That's right.
You'll get put up to date.
Thankful to be here. That's for
Yes,
sure.
yes,
Thankful to be
yes.
here.
We want to thank, again, the Khyber Pass. We're here every month, just about every month, trying to do the hippity-hoppity stuff.
Hippity hop.
Yeah.
You don't stop.
And I hope, the people that came, I hope you signed up for a free beer. We have a sponsor,
Yes, we do.
Half Acre.
Delicious.
So, you got a pale ale, you got a lager.
Mhm.
I'm currently, so me and Ranks, we call it the yellow can and the blue can.
Yeah, that's what we said.
You know what I mean?
There you
They got
go.
names,
Cheers.
Yeah.
but this is Reef Knot, but it's like,
Delicious.
Yellow
like if
can,
you was on
blue
the
can.
block, I got the blue can, I got the yellow can.
Purple top, red top.
We ain't going back to that. Yo, got some my cousin Mike, he showed up. I appreciate that. Thank you,
My
sir.
man.
What up, Mike?
My boy Drew, I ain't seen Drew for stupid long, like before the pandemic.
Wow.
Me, Drew, and my homegirl Kira, shout out to Kira, and we used to always just go to shows. So,
Wow.
Drew, thank you so much,
Big
Drew,
up
for coming
to
through.
Word
My
up.
brother Chateau is in the house. And,
Yes.
so wait, Chateau, you got to give me the shout out for your radio show. It's okay. It's the break room, and what is it on?
On
And
the
it's
beat.
On the Beat Radio. That's the internet station. What days is it? Every Tuesday morning, 11 a.m. That's my brother.
Nice.
Mhm.
Salute.
Check out the show. Had to plug him in. He's been showing up to the Perspectives, and I appreciate him.
That's dope.
And let me say real quick.
Yeah,
hey,
go ahead, brother.
Let me shout out my man Scott, who brought Kev
Yes.
and Kenn here.
Big salute to
He got
Scott,
up early
man.
this morning. He been fussing me out for 3 days.
Hey.
But I just deal with it. I let it roll off my
God
back.
bless.
And shout out my man Mega D, who's in the building.
Yes, sir.
Came across the bridge. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Word up.
And lastly, we gotta thank our man Bug. I always
Of
thank
course.
Bug. Always gotta thank
Of
Bug.
course.
Salute, Buck.
Because I
There you
say
go.
he does everything. Like
Yeah.
my cousin was just like, yeah, he's a cameraman. I said, no, this brother does everything.
He's the everyman.
I said, yeah.
He's the everything man.
He was
You
like,
know
yeah,
what
he's
I'm
a
saying?
cameraman. I said, no,
Yeah.
he does everything.
Word up.
So that's the little housekeeping, I had to do. We're going to get to this. Actually, and so again, I just want to say this again. One more time. If you're new here, number one, come back. We'll be here again. We'll have another guest. But this is also, like I said, it's a podcast. So what you hear here, you will be able to hear again. You can tell your friends, put them up on it. You can also tell them, yo, I saw Kenn Starr. I saw Kev Brown. I saw it for free,
Yep.
Yeah.
which is free.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So anyway, this brother over here, he helped me through what I call the dark times of hip hop. I didn't tell you this,
Wow.
but
Okay.
there's been some dark times in hip hop,
Yes.
meaning times where there were certain sounds shining and I couldn't find what I wanted, or we always had to dig,
Yeah.
but
At a certain point, it was like more than ever.
yeah,
Yeah.
more than
Right.
ever. And listen, he's not here today. My man Soul Buck is usually here, but I
Shout out
really,
Buck.
I think Soul Buck put me up on you.
DJ
And, so
baby.
you helped me get through. I always call it the dark times. It's like,
Okay. Yeah.
But,
it's a way to. That's the way. A good way
Yeah.
to put it.
Yeah.
and it was just this. I said, oh, that sounds familiar, but new at the same time. It's fresh. I know what this is, and we're gonna get into all
That's what's
that.
up.
But this man right here came all the way up from Maryland. We want to thank him, but clap it up for Kev Brown, y'all.
Kev Brown.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Welcome to the Prospective Podcast, Kev.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
Appreciate y'all.
So,
ULTRAMAG7. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Kotta Ranks. Cracking.
you know what's crazy?
That's what's up.
This is what's crazy. You just made me think about this.
What's that?
I did a video. If you see my Instagram page,
Yes,
I do
your
like little
videos is
videos.
dope.
Thank you,
Yeah.
but I
The
did
butter
one.
parquet joint crazy.
Thank you. But
That's an unlocked memory. I forgot about parquet.
Remember that?
Like,
Yeah.
That's crazy. A lot of people might not, you know what I mean? Kids don't know about that.
you gotta let
Like,
them.
what is that?
We had a different
the top of the butter is talking
butter
in the
parquet,
commercial.
but yeah,
Crazy.
They don't remember that. But I did a video for Jamming on the One, and I think you liked it. So what happens when I do it? I just do it because I like these songs. I just go through what song I like, what I think works.
Yeah.
You liked it. I think you shared it.
You
I'm like,
killed that,
"Ah."
John.
But now I'm here with
killed
you,
that.
which is like I would have never thought I'd be here meeting you. Number one,
That's crazy.
talking to you, and so I just
You
had to put
killed
it in.
that joint.
Thank you, brother.
That's
I
great.
appreciate it.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. That's what I do. I love hip hop.
ULTRAMAG7. That's
Yeah.
what I do, son.
That's
Right.
what I do.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So you were born in D.C. but raised in Maryland. Is that correct?
Well, technically, yeah. I guess we was like, I probably was born in D.C. I don't know exactly where
Right.
in D.C., but like I live in Maryland. Like all I know is Maryland. You know what I mean? Like I was
Okay.
probably a baby. We stayed in like a part of DC. Like a lot of parts of DC and Maryland is kind of like on a line.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you go certain areas,
Right.
so like it's kind of on the borderline. Like it's a area called Chillum. I don't know if anybody know that, but
Mhm.
like it was like borderline Maryland and DC.
Right.
So like I think we stayed in an apartment back in the day.
Mhm.
But I don't remember none of that. I was a baby, so I
Gotcha.
remember the house we grew up in and stuff. So DMV, basically
DMV.
Landover, Maryland, PG County. You know?
There you go. For the
Word up.
DMV. So I don't even want to say how you get in hip hop. Like, what drew you to music? Like, as a young child.
Well, I grew up in a super musical family. My parents loved music. They had records all in the house. Every Christmas, Jackson 5 Christmas joint,
Okay.
Nat King Cole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My dad collected 45s when he was young.
Right.
I got all his 45s, James Brown, jazz, whatever, you know what I mean? Motown. Cats was playing,
We was
Steve was
jamming
playing
early, man.
Motown, you know what I mean?
We had
That's
Motown.
probably how I know all that stuff. Smokey Robinson and stuff.
Yeah.
And gospel music,
Mhm.
definitely gospel music, a lot of gospel. Mahalia Jackson. My mom loved Mahalia Jackson. But just growing up in church, my mom played piano also.
Okay.
And my dad played guitar. My brother played piano. He played saxophone in high school too. So I was just around music,
Musical family.
all the time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We sung in the, sung in the church and all that stuff.
I used to be on the choir.
Yep.
Matter of
Yep,
fact,
yep.
I say this. You know who I sang in my church choir with?
Who?
You know the group Jeanne?
Yeah.
Jeannie, the light skinned girl.
Wow.
I can't sing, but I
Hey,
used to
that's
be in the
dope.
choir with her.
Carrying a note.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
hey,
Yeah.
you're a kid. You can,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you do
That's
what you
dope,
do.
yo. That's
Yeah.
dope. Wow.
I know you was there too.
Yeah.
So
Church is a big part of life. You know?
so how did you get into hip hop? Like,
Just you know what? Let me think. It was just around. Like it was just like I remember hearing Rappers Delight and like at cookouts and stuff, and but mainly like as a kid, Jukebox Network. Y'all remember? I don't know if y'all remember Jukebox Network. Not the box,
right?
not the New York joint, but like it was a joint where you could call.
Okay.
It's like, who's Ken? You know what I'm talking about? I feel like I'm talking alien language.
Nah.
The Jukebox Network. You could
we
call
have that
it.
here?
It was like a 900 number,
Nah.
and you could like
Okay.
call. This is back in the day.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you could
yeah.
Call and like, I never called. You know what I mean? Because
gonna
I
run
didn't
up
want to
that
get in
bill.
trouble with my parents.
Yeah.
But you could watch the videos that people would call in. And
Right,
like
right.
it would be video before school. You watch a video, Uptown kicking it. You know what I mean? Rock him.
Yeah.
Move the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
All that stuff like Heavy D. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that stuff. It was just all around. And my brother, he was into hip hop. He had the boombox with the Run DMC and Houdini and all that.
Right.
So it was just kind of around, like with all the other music.
Yeah.
And my sister, she, Salt and Pepper. You know what I mean? Like, so it was just, cats was like writing down the lyrics so they could memorize it. You know what I mean? It was
been
that
there.
type of era.
That's
you know what I mean?
universal.
Yeah.
Everybody did that.
It's funny because so me and Ranks, we're both Jersey cats, but you just assume that everybody's listening to the same thing. And I remember, I don't even know how I knew these dudes was from Maryland. I think back, but you remember the Z3 MCs, the song Triple Threat?
Non-stop hip-hop, everybody finger pop from the bottom to the top, we'll make it rock until you drop. You don't stop.
I do not.
Okay.
I feel like I'm committing blasphemy.
No,
right now.
no. It's listen.
That's
there
a deep cut, probably.
This is like this is 85.
Word.
So I'm old.
Hey.
So, but it was a song called Triple Threat by the Z3 MCs,
Z3
and they were on
MCs.
I don't know if you know he passed away, but Duke Booty. He did
I know that name.
It was his record label.
Word.
And they did a song, and somehow we knew they were from Maryland. Like there's a popular scratch, like "Come on, yeah."
Come on, yeah.
That scratch comes from
He
that
was like,
song. Yeah. So I knew that. And another thing, I remember this had to be probably same time, 85. We had this guy come to our town from Maryland. Shout out to my man, Johnny J-Rock. And he had on green Pumas. Nobody had green Pumas at the
Word.
time. But he came to the school with the green Pumas. And we were,
Pumas.
yo, where you get the, I'm from Maryland.
Oh.
So we was like, yo. So that's what I knew about
That's
Maryland
dope.
hip hop.
Yeah, hey,
was Z3 MCs and green Pumas.
That's enough right there. In 85, that's pretty much all.
Yeah.
Might have been all there was to know. Like, you know what I mean?
So basically, that was just the scene. Like you were,
Yeah, like just that, and just loving music. You know what I mean? Like whenever like EPMD would come out. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like my man's, one of us would buy it, and then I got the EPMD. You come over, you just sitting there listening to it,
Right.
just looking at the credits and
Yes.
stuff while
Yeah.
you like, yo, this crazy Negroes, the headbanger. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just that whole, just being young in that era, was just like, yo,
right.
incredible stuff just coming out. Big Daddy Kane and
It's a good time. See,
just classic stuff.
that wasn't the dark times. But
Yeah,
that
no.
was the good times.
No, those were the good times.
Yeah.
So what made you want to participate? Like, and actually, what did you do any other elements? Like obviously, you know, we got MC and DJ and breakdancing, graffiti.
I tried DJing real quick, and I was like struggling. You know what I mean? Because it cost a lot of money to get the right turntables.
Right.
and
Start.
So you know, I got the little Gemini joints, you know, the belt drive joint. I was like, nah.
You know about that, Demas.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But then, you know, I started out with the, you know, even though I didn't use the record player to scratch, I still would sample stuff and do pause mix with the cassette tape.
Right.
Y'all know the pause mix, looping stuff and man, no drum machine. You know what I mean? Just breaking your tape deck. Just you know what I mean? Your tape deck will break eventually if you keep doing them pause beats. But you know what I mean?
I've been there. So as far as rhyming, who were your, not necessarily even if it's an influence, who were you really listening to? Who made you say, yo, I want to rhyme because I heard them?
Man, rhyming. Yo, Special Ed was one of my favorite joints. Special Ed was nice. When I first started writing raps, I was listening to Special Ed a lot on the school bus, listening to Special Ed and stuff. When I first started rapping, people said I sound like Special Ed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They said I sound like Rakim mixed with Special Ed because my voice was deep.
Right.
But they was like, yo, you sound like, you know what I mean? But that was the first inkling of it, I guess. And then, because rapping was first, and then I got into the beats later.
Mm-hmm.
So it was I wanted to be a rapper. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
Special Ed was the man. You know what I mean? The second album,
the
legal,
one of my favorite rhymes. Yo, Special Ed said this. I'm the super technological, extracurricular. Adjacent right angles are also perpendicular.
Appreciate the music, that is what it's here for. Therefore, come on, everybody cheer for the super technological, extracurricular. Adjacent right angles are also perpendicular. I can teach you from what I know in my head. I'm Special Ed.
Yo, it's very simple, but I'm like, yo, he's right.
He was like what? How old was he then? 17, 18?
Yeah, he was
Probably
a high
fresh
school
out of
kid.
high school or something like that.
Crazy. Crazy.
Yo, he was like, I'm the super. I was like, yo, that's the dopest. That song, I'm Special Ed. I'm a big Special Ed fan. I feel you on that one.
I'm Special Ed in my DJ
The
action.
DJ action.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yo, he had joints on that album.
Oh, absolutely.
The joint with the posse cut with everybody on it.
5 Man in the Mic.
With 40 Love and all
Yeah.
40 Love, don't tie the bag up. I don't want it.
Hope to be dope as me.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
That was
Think
heat.
you're hot. Yo,
Yo.
we can talk. This whole
Yo,
podcast is Special Ed.
yeah, yo,
That's dope.
Oh, I love that guy.
crazy, yo. He was nice with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
He had the hovercraft and
In the video. Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah, the dog with the solid gold bone.
Yeah.
Yo, crazy, yo.
So let's production wise. So what made you want to get into making beats? How did you transition to that?
Well, after a while, you reading the credits and you're like, oh, EPMD, produced by EPMD.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or Pete Rock and CO Smooth. Like, oh, Pete Rock did all the beats. Or the Gang Starr, Primo did all the beats.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, oh, and on top of that, I was like, I need original beats to rap over. Because back in the day, you go to the open mic and you get the single. You know what I mean? You got the instrumental TV track or whatever, and you rap on that. But then after a while, it's like, yo, I want to progress. I want my own original stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So then it was like, that's where the pause mixing and stuff came in. And then it was like, oh, making beats is fun. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's where the transition came, and it was like, oh, I kind of like making beats. At a certain point, I was like, I like making beats better than rapping. You know what I mean? But at first, it was like, I just need beats to rap. It was a necessity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was just like, I need beats to rap over, so I'm going to make some beats. You know what I mean? Shout out to Early Reed, too. Early Reed was the first person I seen make a beat, and quote unquote, off the pause mix.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He would blend two records together, record that, and then dub that. You know what I mean? Dub it over and over. Clicks in it. You know what I mean? He used to punch me in on the cassette deck. He was like, just rap with it. On the cassette, on the pause, and it would click, and you know what I mean?
Right.
It was like a Wu-Tang punch. You know what I mean? Crazy.
I'm glad you said early because it made me think like, early on when you were a kid, like even back then, there might be magazines, but like you didn't know what kind of
really
equipment to get, and it's not like sometimes there might not be like I don't even know if there was Sam Ashes then or whatever, but you might have to just go to like a local store and hope and see something. So how did you know like what equipment to get, or how was that whole process?
I used to get this magazine called Musician's Friend. I don't know if anybody ever got that. But, and they used to have all the new joints, and they had the
they're still out too.
Word.
Yeah, they're still out.
They had the you know what I mean? All the new stuff. They had all the MPCs and the whatever drum machines was cracking, turntables, mics, all the stuff. It was, you could just go on YouTube. I mean, the internet now, but or Amazon or whatever. But like, back then, I used to get the magazine. You come to the house, be like, oh, look at the, window shopping in the magazine.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, look at this. Like, and I remember I got my brother bought me the first beat machine. It was, I was looking at maybe a Roland 202 or something.
Okay.
And then it was another sampler called the S20, a Kai S20.
Okay.
And my brother was like, well, why don't you, I'll use my credit card. It'll come to my house. You come get it. I was like, what? All right. You know what I mean? And got it. And that was the first, like, I mean, before that, it was like the Gemini samplers,
right?
With the big circle on it.
Yep.
You got like 8 seconds of sample time.
Yeah.
It was all that. But but this was the first machine where you put a floppy disk in it.
Right.
And like you actually like, oh, I'm in the game. You know?
Doing something.
You think you doing something. You know what I mean?
Hey, we always started somewhere.
Yeah.
But that was the and then after that, I got the XL after that, and it was like, wow. You know what I mean? Like a couple years after that, I got that, and it was like, because all the stuff that I was doing on the little S20, it was like to a zillionth degree on the XL. Like all the stuff you could do on here, you could do it a lot easier.
Right.
Like I used to have to copy the bass note, like and like if I wanted to go boop 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 boop, I had to boop tune. You know what I mean? Copy that, pitch it, boop,
right,
boop, and like do. With the MPC, 16 levels, bang. You know what I mean? And you can just be like, you know what I mean? So it was like, wow. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember my man, he had the S950. And then he came one day and he was like, yo, he put that, he had the just the 2000, not the XL.
With the flip.
But he had the 2000 and he's like, yo, read this manual, learn how to, I ain't made a beat in my life. I could pick samples.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo,
and to this day, I ain't made a beat in my life.
That book is real. Like when I first, it was no YouTube or nothing back then. So like, I remember I took the day off work, and you know what I mean? I stayed up so late when I first got it. I took the next day off work, and I had made a beat, and I got up the next day and loaded it up again, and that joint didn't even play. I was like, I'm, you know what I mean? Still figuring it, like reading the book, still figuring it out. But yeah, once you get it, you know what I mean? It's real now. Like it's better now because you got YouTube and you Google stuff.
Yeah.
But back then it was like, I didn't know what a bar was back then. Like, y'all like a 1, 2, 3. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I remember going to work the next day and be like asking people at my job. I worked at JCPenney warehouse. You know what I mean? It was nothing musical. I was just asking random, yo, you know what a bar is? Guys was like, nah. You know what I mean? I just had to like figure it out myself. Like you hear the metronome click, click, click.
Right.
Click. Okay, that's a bar, I guess.
4 minute.
Yeah.
Those are the days, man. So who are some of your production influences? Who were you listening to? Yeah.
Well, definitely Pete Rock is my favorite.
Right.
Pete Rock a favorite. Premier, EPMD, of course, Eric Sermon, Paris, but Eric and Paris nice with the joints. All that stuff like RZA, Diamond D, DITC, Marley Marl, like all the super classic. You think of the classic, I love them. You know what I mean? Like that's
Large Professor.
Yes.
Okay.
Like
it's like the Mount Rushmore, but it's not 4. It's gonna be
it's too many dope people to
Yeah.
to name. Like even like on the West Coast, what's the far side? Jay Swift.
Jay Swift.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yes.
With Mad Lib, you know,
Yes.
Mhm.
like
Oh man, that's
like it's
ridiculous.
the cats is, you know, a lot of influence all over. But like early on, it was like the EPMD, like Pete Rock and stuff, like Gang Starr. You know what I mean? Like every Gang Starr album premiere was like, look what I can do, basically.
Right.
Like every joint. It
Yep.
seemed like
Up
to a certain point.
Yeah. So let's you brought your man here, so let's talk about this real quick.
Yes.
Low budget crew.
Low budget crew.
I know there's a whole lot of people, but and I'm not putting you on the spot, but just can you say some names of the people who are in the crew and like exactly like this person's an MC, this was a DJ, this is a
Word. Well, low budget crew. First of all, low budget crew is like a crew team of people, like creatives, MCs, DJs, producers, and what we got? We got DJ Roddy Rod. We got DJ Martial Law, Early Reed, Cy Young MC, Early Reed DJ also, Kenn Starr, MC, Odyssey MC,
Okay.
Camber MC, Sean Bourne MC,
Yeah.
IQ MC,
Mhm.
Critically Acclaimed. That's Quartermain and Caliber, two
Okay.
MCs.
Okay.
Quartermain is a DJ and an MC and a producer. Actually, I'm leaving stuff out. It's cats that Camber make beats too. Like it's cats that rap and make beats and do all types of stuff. So that's basically the gist of it. I don't want to leave nobody out, but it's like Wu-Tang Clan. It's hard to remember everybody.
Yeah.
So
Al Green.
Camber. That's
Okay,
Camber.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Alexander Green.
Green,
Give him
right,
the
right.
government. You know what I mean? Alejandro.
Was Pete Rosenberg? Was he
Pete
in?
Rosenberg.
Okay.
His name was PMD.
Okay.
Back in the day, like we called him PMD, Peter from Maryland.
Yo, Rick, you remember me yet? I met you like 3 times. Peter Rosenberg?
Yeah, I remember that. What's good?
You're lying. Why are you lying? You like that?
You repping properly. What's happening, Pete?
Okay, that's what that
okay.
was.
Okay.
Yeah, because he from Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah, Peter Rosenberg. It's crazy that people call him by his full name, like Charlie Brown. Now. But we know him as Pete. You know what I mean? Or like PMD. Like you know what I mean? Word.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So obviously we're here in Philly, and you have some ties here. Like,
Yes.
how did you get down with Jazzy Jeff?
Jazzy Jeff. Shout out Jazzy Jeff. I sent a beat CD. Grap Lover. Shout out to Grap Lover.
Oh, okay.
Grap Lover.
I am the one they call the G, the R, the A, the P.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grap.
Grap Lover.
My cousin. His last
word.
name's Phillips.
Phillips,
I'm
you know what I
claiming
mean?
it.
Family, cousin.
I'm claiming him.
Hey, family land. But yeah, speaking of Phillips, another Phillips, Mike Phillips.
That's my cousin too.
He played a saxophone, right?
Right.
The horn, and I think he was looking for beats, and yes, because Grap and him went to high school together.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, Grap, send me some beats, but and like Grap was like, I ain't gonna send him no beats. Here go the address stuff. Grap is like real, humble with his stuff. Like, so he was like, yo, I don't think I'm gonna send him no beats, but here go the address if you want to send him. And I didn't think enough. I was never like shopping demos or nothing back then.
Right.
I was just like, all right, well, Grap, Grap was like, all right, well, made a beat CD and put a little address, just burnt the CD and just mailed it off. You know what I mean? And a little while later, I started getting phone calls and stuff on my answer machine and stuff. And after a while, this cat, Lyle Williams, hit me up, and I got off, came home from work one day and checked my joint. He's like, yo, we need you to come to Philly. Jazzy Jeff wants you to. I'm like, this is some scam. You know what I mean? I don't believe this. Like, I actually didn't respond to it. And then I think a couple of days later, they called again. And I was like, they was like, can you come up tomorrow? What? I was like, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was like, it was weird. It was weird. But it was, that was the start of it. And like, that was Lozelle Williams. And went up to Philly and met Jazzy. I took my parents just don't understand. You know what I mean? The record. Just if nothing happens, I got Jazzy Jeff autograph.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
but
real.
Then, I played him beats and stuff, and he liked the beats. He was. Come to find out, they was like my beat tape was like circulating. Jill Scott, music director, and people was like listening. They was listening to it while they was on tour and stuff.
Wow.
Like listening to my beats and stuff. I had no idea really. So that was dope. And then Jazzy Jeff was working on, a lot of people from his production company had left the Touch of Jazz. Like, he was looking for new producers. He was working on the Magnificent joint, BBE joint, and he was looking for producers. I was like, all right, just playing them stuff, and like I had the crew happening, you know, and that's how a lot of that stuff happened.
That's a hell of a placement, brother. Like that's
that was really that was really crazy. And before that, at the same time, Marley Marl wanted the song called "What Ruling Means."
Introduction. One time for your mind. It's the younger soul brother, Grap Lover, yo. Alongside the Kev Brown. Yeah. Low budget soul. Yo.
Me and Grap had went to New York, and we went to the Future Flavor. We hung out with Pete Rock and shit. Like we
oh man,
like went to Future Flavors, and they played "What Ruling Means." I did that on the 4-track.
Wow.
Like, and they played it on the radio that night. Marley Marl later. I probably got the tape, the little answer machine tapes. I probably still got it somewhere. But like Marley Marl left a message on my answer machine.
Wow.
Like, yo, trying to use the jump. Huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Marley's calling me.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a crazy time. Like, and all that stuff came together.
Yeah. Another placement where I heard you, De La Soul.
De La Soul.
Brother,
Respect.
How does this come about?
That's another super Jazzy Jeff hookup. Like De La came through the studio, came through a Touch of Jazz, and I'm in the other room with Biz.
Come on,
Biz Markie. Yeah. Little do I know, like Jeff is playing De La Soul my beats. You know what I mean? That was crazy. And then they picked the beat. I was like, wow,
that's
crazy.
Bugged out.
Yeah, that's how that happened. Jazzy Jeff, that was all Jeff. Like at that time, I was at Touch of Jazz. Jeff know everybody. One time, Jay Dilla came through the studio. I went home for the weekend. I came back, they was like, yo, Jay Dilla was here. I was like, oh, it's crazy.
So you were staying?
Ken Wood was like, yo, Jay Dilla. I was
sick.
Crazy. I was like, what?
So you were staying in Philly at this time?
Sometimes I would stay over at Jazzy Jeff house.
Okay.
But I didn't have a place.
Weekend, that's why.
Yeah, I went home. That particular time.
Okay.
I went home for the weekend. But I would come back and forth. Sometimes I'll sleep at the studio.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cass was young back in the day. Cass was like 22, 23.
Back don't hurt.
Right. Get up, work on more music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That ain't happening today.
Nah. You gotta get your proper, you know what I mean? Get your 8 hours. Get your 8 hours now.
So one thing, one of the things I really saw you stand out was the Brown album. And were you the first one to remix that album?
I think so.
Yeah, because I don't remember.
Just made it across the line.
Yeah.
Before, because like that was the thing. Like Quartermain, that was shout out to Quartermain. That was Quartermain's idea, and Rosenberg, and you know what I mean. They was like, yo, if you do it, you be the first one before everybody, because you know everybody going. Because the acapellas just like Pete had the acapellas on vinyl.
Okay.
Like before, because he was a DJ. He was a college DJ. So he would get stuff before everybody. And he was like, yo, you know what I mean? Yo. And I was like, all right, and I did it. I was like, I'm not doing a whole album, but I did the songs that I, thought I could do. And that's how that, I remember on hip hop site.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It had Jay-Z with the Kev Brown logo on it. I was like,
oh shit. I remember too.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was everywhere. Like, I love your 99 Problems. Like,
thanks,
yeah.
man.
But I remember, matter of fact, what's so crazy, I used to work overnight at Target, and this dude loved Jay-Z. All he would play was Jay-Z all night because we could play music.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, listen, I love Jay-Z.
Right.
I love Jay-Z. But I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear every single thing. So I'm playing MF Doom. I'm playing all the dirty stuff.
Yeah, mix it up.
Cage, High and Mighty.
Let's go.
Blah, blah, blah. Cool Keith.
Yeah.
And so then I came with that and I played it for him. And he didn't, his fake, what's this?
What's that?
What's going on? I was like, yeah, you ain't up on this.
Yeah.
I said, you like Jay-Z, but you ain't up on this, Kev Brown.
Yeah. It take Jay-Z sometimes to make people listen to Kev Brown.
Right.
That's what.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
It was the first though, brother. It was the
Right.
first.
Yeah.
And then, okay.
Shout out to Jay-Z. That helped a lot.
Oh, get that. Yeah. Jigga, come on here. Take you out of here. So this is the 20th anniversary of I Do What I Do. Clap it up for that. Clap it up.
Say
Clap it up.
something. Say something. Yeah. What's up, y'all? What's cracking? Kev Brown. Thanks for buying the album. Thanks for dubbing the album from your mans and them. Thanks for downloading the album. However you got it. Whatever, man. Hope you didn't download it.
Great album.
I can't stress it enough. That's a big deal. And give thanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's
It's pretty crazy.
The sound, I mean, obviously I hear you say, I know it's soulful and those bass line, heavy, the drums, just the way you truncate all that stuff. Like, how did you kind of gain your own sound? Like, how did you come into that sound?
I mean, I was trying to be Pete Rock when I grow up. You know what I mean? That's what it was. You know what I mean? I was studying Soul Survivor, Pete Rock Soul Survivor.
Yeah.
That was
Another
like
one.
my blueprint of like how to do joints.
Yeah.
And when I did I Do What I Do, I wanted to make like a Soul Survivor, but I don't know like Prodigy and Ghostface and all the MC. I can't call MC8. So I got the crew, it was like this is going to be like a commercial for the crew, for me and my crew. And like I strategically like rapped on a certain amount of songs so like I could still do shows. Like, you know what I mean?
Smart.
Right.
And then and then I could still, if the crew is there, they can jump on songs, and that was kind of the formula for the I Do What I Do. But that was the, Primo, all of these guys, like I say, Jay Dilla, super influential, like beat wise, production wise. I was studying all of that stuff. Slum Village, all of, the Fantastic Joint, D'Angelo, all that Soulquarian stuff.
Right.
Remember, like D'Angelo, the Common, like Water for Chocolate. That whole zone of stuff.
That's
Erykah
right
Badu, The Roots, Things Fall Apart. Crazy.
Classics,
Like
all of them.
I'm just you know what I mean?
That's his
I'm here
right
with the
there.
fork and the spoon, like, yup.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah. I mean, obviously here 20 years later, but at that time, I'm hearing what you're saying, but like, is there something you were hoping to get from it? Like, I mean, obviously we got here, so it got you here, but at that time in the headspace, what were you looking for it to really do? Drop an album?
I don't know. I might have had delusions of grandeur. I don't know if I never thought it was going to go platinum or nothing, but I just wanted to, make my mark.
Right.
And just hopefully that people like the album and I can continue to maybe grow. And my peers, it was dope because like my peers, like they enjoyed the album too. Like Pete Rock, all the people I grew up listening to,
Right.
they liked it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Dom and D and even Fonte was like, I heard you working on the album. Like the way he's talking on the album, he's like, yo, I heard he literally was like, yo, I'm in town. I heard you was working on the album.
Yeah. Y'all know who it is, man. Kev Brown, trying to get this finish his album. Or hell, at least start them off. You know what I'm saying? Drove all the way out from North Carolina to do a little something. I'm gonna give it to him like this, y'all. Check it.
And he came in and kicked the verse. And the beat that's on the album wasn't the beat that he rapped on. Because I didn't have nothing for him to rap on.
Right.
Like a specific song, like, yo, kick a verse on this.
Right.
He just deboed it. He's like, yo, I'm rapping. Just whatever song you want, just take this verse and put it on there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that was, you know, all of that was a blessing. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Wow.
That's dope.
So how did you it was on Up Above
Records. Crazy, right?
Because
all the way on the West Coast.
It's funny because I still got it. Keep Cool and Redmatic.
Keep Cool and Redmatic.
I actually even showed it direct. Like, yo, I still got the cassette. So how did you get on Up Above?
Yo, Up Above, there's a cat named D Smooth, aka Daryl Powell. They had like Up Above had an East Coast division. Also, they had a New York office.
Okay.
And somehow I got in contact. I don't even know how I met D Smooth at this point because I've known him so long. But that was the spark. And he was like, yo, this kid is nice. You know, like once he heard my stuff, he was like, yo, this dude is nice. And we did a single. And then after that, he was like, yo, you trying to, you know, I had kind of thrown it out like the same way with Fonte, I kind of throw it out there, like, yo, I might be working on the album. I don't know. Mm-hmm. And D Smooth was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, and he like come through the office, like he came through the owner of the label, what's his name? Doug? I think his name was Doug. And he came through with the big portfolio book of all the artists that was on. They tried to roll out the carpet.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, wow, it's crazy. So yeah, that's and that was like, you know, that's where it was. D Smooth was a really good, you know, he's still a good guy. What I'm talking about, he a good guy. Right. And you know, he was always looking out. So he was like, yo, do this, you know what I mean? And I was like, all right, let's you know, it's not like I was shopping albums to people. It was like they jumped at it and it was like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
That's dope. So you did bring I got something to tell you. I saw you was making the I Do What I Do low budget style at the crib. Yes. And my you know, I'm on a show called Is C-Doc Again? He told me to send you a message. He said you could go through Kunaki. I don't know if you know what that.
Yes.
They do. Okay. He just wanted me to tell you that.
I looked at them too. I'm a you know, do my due diligence on them too and try to get some CDs made.
But I think this is iller. Like we was watching the videos like, yo, Kev is sitting there making handcrafting these joints. I'm like, yo, but that's dope.
Yeah,
so,
it is.
Yeah, it straight is. Like CD burner. These joints, like I bought a CD burner off Amazon and like, you know what I mean? Like I bought the little stamper kit. You seen the video?
Yeah,
like,
I watched the video.
And like some of these joints is mad crooked. You know what I mean? They're not 100%.
But he made them. They're from this man's hands. You know so these are on sale. You want to buy one.
You know what I mean? I got CDs for the people.
20th anniversary, handcrafted.
Ken got joints. We got some Kenn Starr joints.
Word.
Them joints is mad crooked. the music not crooked though.
The music,
you know what I mean? The music is on point. You know what I mean? But they homemade, so don't judge me. You know?
No, that's handcrafted.
Yeah, it is.
So we got these on sale.
I got vinyl too, like for people that.
Oh, see.
I got the George Jefferson album.
Yeah. I need one of those.
That's Steve Cup.
I need one of those for real. Definitely grab that from him.
I call it the George Jefferson in space joint. You know what I mean?
I want to do a new segment.
You want to jump into it now?
This is our fifth time.
Okay.
So
now.
My brother Ranks is back.
Let's go.
And we're going to call this segment Top Ranks.
Let's go.
Top Ranks. So what he's going to do, Yeah, clap that up. Clap that up. He's going to spin some tunes of yours.
Oh, that's right.
And he wants to just get, you know, well, you tell him what you're going to do.
Yeah, I just want to get some feedback on where you was at, you know, what the energy was like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Working with these different cats.
Word up.
You know, but that's really it. Just something to talk about.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
It sound like some music from motherfucking Fat Albert show and shit. You know what I mean? Sound like the organ from Fat Albert, nigga. What's going on here? Look, I be the most incredible, alphabetical, unforgettable. God of the spit, try talk shit. Phenomenally pursuing the heads of most of you niggas. That's why I be the friction that spark shit. And why you sporadically notice who's the Don man. Exploding hoods to emphatically bombing farmland. Niggas asking me not to do it, sire. Knowing embalming fluid is mixed in my saliva. Need me to move the Maybach, then holler at my driver. I'm still voting for Obama despite a couple priors. And while I cause another couple fires, I pay you niggas no mind, you a bunch of couple of liars. Now how the frenzy gonna stop this? Cause I bring it back like niggas still carrying Benzie boxes while I continue to lock this. Pop this off and then drop this on every single hood I target. And then corner the market. Stop this, Holmes, you can't watch this the way I shit on beats and then I fart, bitch. I paint lyrical pictures like beautiful art, bitch. Trust me, I don't think you wanna start, bitch. While I give it to niggas every time. You know it's bust rhymes. I stay packing them things. If a nigga test me when I'm in the hood, I wish a nigga would. I stay packing them things. It's flip mode, bitch. We got a Santa Claus bag full of goodies. I stay packing them things. With a cargo of dudes in a van, face covered up with hoodies.
So if y'all ain't know, that's Busta Rhymes packing them things. Produced by our man, Kev Brown.
Busta Bus.
You know.
Word up.
How did that come about, Kev?
That was Rosenberg, Pete Rosenberg, PMD, Peter from Maryland.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was when he first got up at Hot 97, I think, and he was like moving and shaking and bumping into people, and you know what I mean, all that.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, my man got beats." You know what I mean? And I sent Peter beats, and I guess he let Busta hear him. You know what I mean? And but you know, it never officially came out.
Oh, really?
But we, you know, yeah, it is what it is.
I saw a little clip of y'all on YouTube. I remember back in the day, you was standing with Bus.
Yeah,
and he was bigging you up.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, I'm assuming that was around.
It was around that time.
Okay,
it was definitely around that time. Long time ago. I ain't had no gray hair then. Actually, I had hair. Yeah, you know, I still got some stuff. I got some more stuff with Busta.
Really?
But I don't know. I don't know if it's ever coming out. I don't know.
I didn't want to necessarily.
We need to start a petition, maybe. And,
right.
And
we can do that. We can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I follow you on Twitch. Listen to you on Twitch.
Thank you.
And I know you got music with Blue too. Am I correct? Is
I forgot about that.
Okay.
Yes,
I heard you play it on Twitch. That's the only way
you're right.
It.
That's
you know.
It's yeah.
And if I'm correct, it's a few joints. It's not just like a one-off, right?
Like basically a little EP/album.
Okay.
Yeah. Crazy. That's I don't know if that's ever coming out. Damn.
Bro, I was at the crib going crazy when you was playing it.
Thanks,
you know,
yo.
Like,
damn.
I'm like, that's John Bars. You know, I'm going crazy hearing it.
Yeah, that's that. Thanks, yo. Damn.
Yeah.
So like it's damn. That joint need to come out. That needs to come out. It's dope. Like it's a whole story with that. We could talk about that off the camera and stuff.
Okay.
That should have came out. That was supposed to come out.
Yeah. He's independent as hell. That's why I'm like, it seemed, but I'm saying, you know, you ain't got to talk about it if you don't want to.
It came out. It did come out.
Okay.
But not the version that we did, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, off there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, off there. Right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a whole nother story.
All right.
But yeah, big up the Blue. You know, it's not Blue's fault. None of that is Blue's fault.
Right. Okay.
Ain't my fault neither.
I got you. Another joint.
But shout out though. Word up.
Yeah.
You don't have to
play games with me, girl. You know how I feel. Oh, babe, you don't have to play games with me, girl. You know how I feel.
That's him beatboxing.
Oh, babe, you don't have to play.
That's dope. That's so dope.
You know how I feel. Oh, babe, you don't have to play games with me, girl. You know how I feel. Oh, babe, you don't have to play games with me, girl. You know how I feel.
Kinda good looking, pretty sweet thing. I really wanna put you under my wing, but every time I try, you give me a hard time, like I'm a murderer or committing a crime. I try to do everything right for you. You always giving me excuse, making me blue. When I met you at Cancun, Fiesta Americana, you look and taste deep like strawberries and banana. I asked you your name, you said Lily from San Fran. She said I have friends, but I don't got a man. I said, really? As good as you look? Looking like something out of Playboy book. I thought I struck gold, jing, the jackpot. Just the thought of your name be making me hot. When I step to you, you act funny style. You need to marinate on this for a while.
Biz Markie, salute.
For sure. Rest in peace, Biz. Rest in peace, Biz. I mean,
games. Oh, that's you know, what more can I say? That's
Yeah.
Biz. You know what I mean? That's you know what I mean, that was that Touch of Jazz.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
you know what I mean? I played beats for Biz, and surprise, you know, Biz would be like, "That's funky." You know how Biz is. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
It's crazy,
That's dope.
right? Like, you know,
Right.
It's
Right.
You know what I mean? It's Biz.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Like, you chilling in the studio and Biz Markie walk in, like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Did he lay the vocals like immediately?
No,
or
we didn't record the vocals. He recorded, I think he took the beats and then just went wherever you know what I mean? And I think his manager and him like did the session.
Okay.
But he like picked the beat, you know, that was crazy. We did 2 joints.
Mm.
And another song is called Get Down.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And they both on the Weekend Warrior. That was crazy. And that was thanks to Jazzy Jeff too, because like he was real close friends with Biz.
Right. Okay.
And Biz lived in Maryland too.
Right.
He lived in
And that's
Laurel.
what I'm thinking. Like maybe y'all did
but
this in
that
Maryland.
but it was not that. It wasn't even
Right.
Like I went to Philly and like that's how I got connected with Biz.
Right.
Really random. You know what I mean? Like, yo, today Biz coming through. What? You know what I mean? That's how A Touch of Jazz was, because it's Jazzy Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows
Right.
it's the OG, triple OG. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, give thanks for that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Biz. Biz liked the beats. I was like, wow, I'm working with Biz Markie. It's crazy.
That's dope. That's real dope. Another joint.
You know what I mean? I represent the majority. The tables have turned. It's been 12 years. We've been listening to the same garbage. You know what I said? Same old bullshit. Wheels is in motion. It's time for change. Check it out, y'all. It's hardly cash since the Wall Street crash. Nigga, let's think about it. Let's speak on it. It's been a minute. Money's all we had. From the cars, the broads, and fake facades, and tapes of squads that ain't that large. The fuck was you chasing, Paul? Been replaced by these niggas out the basement, Paul. Making statements, not just to play with y'all. He say he a star. I'm a solar system. Known for spitting over the rhythm. XY chromosomes gon' glisten. Don't listen. Home's missing. No pigeons. Stroking dicks. Coke and clipping. Broke his wrist. Beating his meat. choking his chicken. Now they jigged out, wigged out, niggas on a big route. Niggas with that shit bout, niggas cut that shit out. I write rhymes to touch little kids' lives. Every young joint that cut a wrist twice. Every battered child is suffering life. Molested strippers, extra liquor on poles, throwing ass wildin'. When they should be on the pole, vote and cast ballot. Asking for dollars, I hope you snap out it. Step about it, check your pockets. The true history of economics, protect your wallets. Step about it, check your pockets. The true history of economics, protect your wallets. It's economics. The buildings fell, moms and pops laid off. The stocks crashed, we ain't got no cash. I ain't trying to see you floss, time to change. I ain't trying to see you lost, refine your brain. It's economics. Check your wallet, size of your pockets. Look at your dollars, blue collar, yeah I mean. Let's get it back online, let's get it back to the hustle, back to the grind, yeah I mean.
Word up, Baby Black.
Baby Black economics, yeah.
Salute, Philly.
Yeah.
Philly, you know what I mean? Ill advised.
Yeah. I actually got a little story about that. At the time, we was messing with Black heavy. I was working with Last Imp, but Last Imp's album was coming about around that same time, his debut. Word. And we were doing a lot of shows together and stuff. And I remember Black gave me the CD and listened to it, but that joint jumped out at me.
Word.
And I remember going back to Black later on and being like, he was like, and Black would ask me questions like he was kind of quizzing me. So it would be like, what you like? And I was like, I like this track. I like that track. And then he would be like, what's the name? You know, and the only one I can remember was Economics.
Wow.
And I just remember being just big on it. And that was probably the first time, because that's, if I'm correct, and you correct me if I'm wrong, that's after the Brown album, right? Or is that before?
That's
because I want to say that was when I was like, this dude Kev Brown is funky. When I heard that,
Google that,
I was like, this shit is crazy.
I think it was before the Brown.
It was before. Okay.
I know we recorded it before the Brown album. I don't know when it came out.
Right.
But we recorded it before the Brown album.
But
he was working on his album for a while.
Okay.
But yeah, Baby Black, like that beat was tight.
Yeah.
And I remember I programmed that like this. You hit all the drops and stuff, like because I had it midied up to the board, so like I could run his vocals back and forth, and the MPC would still lock in.
Okay.
But the beat wasn't recorded into the board, so I could still do change ups. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I don't know if I'm explaining it right.
No, you are.
I could do change ups and like jazz it up and stuff. You know what I mean?
So this is around Touch of Jazz?
Oh yeah, that's definitely that was recorded at Touch of Jazz.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That was definitely
because Black was all over Jeff's album.
Yes. No doubt.
Yeah.
He killed every joint. He's on there a lot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He was like Jazzy Jeff MC. Like when he would go DJ, Baby Black would be the MC there. You know what I mean? Hyping the crowd up and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, he's still doing it. I wish he was here.
Yeah.
Shout out to Baby Black. He just dropped the album. Join his rocket.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
But thanks to Baby Black, he was like, yo, that'd be crazy. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember going back to him.
And the subject
that was
matter
the only
too.
one I could remember. Yeah.
That was 2001. So that was, he's talking about the buildings fell. You know what I mean? Like that was 9/11 and all that.
Crazy. All right, this last joint is the joint that you actually did with my peoples. And they sitting here, Satellite 12. The name of the joint's In My Veins. I won't actually play the whole joint. But because I know you guys hadn't heard it in a minute.
Yo.
This song is like at least 15 years old. It's probably older than that.
This was the last. See, this Scott don't know. Yeah. This was the show we came. Didn't we?
Y'all came up and did the show with
the show. The show. It looked like a movie poster.
Right.
It looked like stuff blowing up behind us, and we. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was the same.
I remember.
That was the joint.
Yeah.
That was the joint. That's crazy.
I'm gonna let the joint rock all the way through. Y'all came back to Jersey, locked in. Y'all did. I want to say y'all wrote there.
Yo,
I had sent y'all beats.
I've been thinking about this song. Wow. Every time I think about Philly, I'd be like, what was that? Wonder where that song at?
Right.
That I remember my verse was tight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
y'all killed it. Y'all killed it.
Man.
Yeah, it was good. Good time.
Shout out to Scott, too. Scott did the beat.
Yeah. Scott and my man Demus. My man Demus is sitting with him.
Word up, Demus. Low budget. Make a Demus all mess. Satellite 12, what's up? Red Planet.
World premiere.
Yeah. Let's take her back to the basement on this one. Kev Brown.
We did. It was a whole. Y'all stayed. It was like a whole day. Like y'all almost stayed the night. You know what I'm saying? Because we worked on it late tonight. And then my man Bug, Mr. Everything, ended up taking y'all back. You know what I'm saying?
Me overbooked and you overcooked. Yeah.
I'm gonna start from the top.
Odyssey on the rhymes. Low budget. Make a Demus all mess. Satellite 12, what's up? Red Planet. Yeah. Take her back to the basement on this one. Kev Brown. Kenn Starr, what's up?
What it is. Let's give it to him one time, let him know.
Hey, fall back, y'all propped up. Stand up, guys, in front of your man up. Why I'm hot stuff like potlucks. You overlook me, overbooked, and you overcooked. And me, I write raw raps, and I'ma take these bammers back to school like fallback. In session, in depth with things you ought to know would make it rain long time and bring the Arca Nova. Cross me and get back in line. I talk street like a traffic sign. Yeah, chill. Y'all niggas ain't whack, but I'm spectac. You lack can shine if comparisons made. Bill, get your team a little better. Don't fall a high scheme, just dream a little better. And you can get inbred like Hicks if you write like this. You can't bite this pause.
Can't stop hip-hop running through these veins. Can't stop hip-hop running through these veins.
Time to roll up the sleeves, showing why I'm the best. The rest hold up and freeze, showing why they a mess. They gotta roll up some trees for the desired effect. Me, I'm sharp as ball wire to flesh. I'm in the fast lane, y'all on the shoulder, car tires is flat. With no gas, trying to borrow a jack. A full throttle attitude like a down a full bottle of jack. Or getting Cassidy a pile of the clap. I'm standoffish and y'all niggas already know my steez. The budget is low, so you already know my team. So hate if you want, you know what we capable of. You should leave your mic cable unplugged. Do us a favor, look, it's not that I'm smart, it's just that you dumb. It's not that you lost, it's just that I won. Do it the major. How can you hate when it's your favorite part of the song? Stop talking, start lying along, so screw them haters.
Yeah, I've been waiting to set it off. A long time coming, I ain't prepared to take a loss. It's not happening. I'm taking my time to build from the ground up. So turn the volume up and blast it. Another classic, unparalleled to whatever you heard previous. And writing rhymes ain't the easiest. I make it seem that way without the talent. Your rhyme flows meaningless. I drop jewels on them every once and again. My whole crew's lunching again. Got the whole crowd fist pumping again. It's the usual, man. I make moves according to plan. Accurate. Back to get what's mine with no stress in the midst of crunch time. Relaxing. It's so hip hop from DJs to B-boys that backspin tagging my name up graphic.
Thank you, brothers. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all doing that for us.
That's
you know
nice.
What I'm saying? Yeah.
Satellite 12 on the beat.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah, the pin game was on 10. All three of y'all.
I remember I took the longest to write. I remember that. Odyssey and Kenn was done.
Yeah.
I was still in the room like, hold on.
Pin game was on 10. I didn't have much to do with but just coordinating, bringing everybody into the room.
Word.
And I would do stuff like step out, go smoke something, and then I come back, and then I'd just be like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, Odyssey's vocals are sick. Then it'd be like, Kenn's vocals are sick. Like, oh my God. You know, so.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all brothers for doing that, man.
Speaking of Kenn, make your way up.
Hey.
Up
Yeah, for sure.
Can we,
nice segue for that.
I think there's a
chair right there.
222. Steve said, hold
Steve on his way. Hold tight.
Yeah. Steve got it.
Check 2. There we go.
He just gave me the whole thing.
Just a few drinks later. How we doing, y'all?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Kenn Starr,
Kenneth
What's going on, man?
what's happening, brother? Number one, thank you for your performance.
Yo, thank you for having me, man. It feels so good to be back out here in front of the people, man. I don't get out much, so you know, this whole promo run for Cold has been, you know, it's been dope, man. To get out, reach the people. And I had a few conversations with some brothers in here today, man. It's just like really made my year type of thing. Like, you know.
Is Drew still here? Yo, I know
Shout out to Drew,
Yo,
man. Shout out to
he
Drew.
hit me up. I ain't seen Drew in years. Like, you know, we might see, but physically. He was like, yo, you got Kenn Starr? Yo, I'm going to be there. He was like, yo, he told me, he said, yo, I'm coming.
Man, his
Shout out to
word.
Drew.
Big shout out to Drew, man.
Yeah. That's Easter Sunday, 1991.
Let's talk about it. Let's get into
It's cold.
Let's get into it.
The coldest cover, bro.
Let me tell you
Just
something,
take me
man.
back to that album. Just talk about that album cover.
All I can say is that I begged my mother to get that hot top fade with them 2 parts. And she said, boy, if you don't keep that hair brushed and combed, you're getting it cut off. I had that hair cut for 2 weeks and it was gone. But we got the picture, we got the documentation, and now we have Cold.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Great.
And that's a real picture.
That's a real picture, not no AI, no Photoshop.
Right.
No
that's
graphic.
Easter Sunday
That's a
91.
real-
You know what I mean?
When he
Like,
sent me that joint, I was like, what? You know what I mean? Like, this a real, how is this real?
and it's crazy. Like all this time, I never thought to use it for anything.
Wow.
And I came across it one day. I'm like, yo, this is the album cover.
Well, it's
100%.
cold,
Like, you know what I mean? So if people ask what the album title mean, I'm like, look at the cover.
It's cold.
Cold. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So, I mean, we have they have them on sale. Definitely pick this up.
Yes,
You-
indeed.
You heard Kenn kicking some of the joints. One thing I noticed, and I love this is not you doing it per se, but the scratching on the album. And I know John Doe's on it.
Yes.
Why? Listen, I got Kotta Ranks here. We got Kotta Ranks here. We love DJ. Like, what made you say, yo, I need scratching on this joint heavily?
It was just like
he never had scratches
I
on
never
any
had
album.
scratches on my album.
This is the first time he ever had scratches ever on any
Look
album.
at your face, right? That's the same face I had. I'm like,
On
what? On nothing. Well, like I think back at it again. M phases
It
did
might
scratches,
be a little,
but
okay.
it was never really a part of my music.
Yeah.
And it was just for me, it became a bucket list thing. It's like, yo, how I'm such a dude so ingrained in hip hop, and I don't have scratches, and it gave it a whole nother type of energy. It's such a shout out to Kev. It's my most complete album. You know what I mean? It's short, it's concise, it's to the point, but at the same time, it's my most complete body of work, hands down.
Okay.
Hands down. Shout out to DJ John Doe.
Yeah, man.
Shout out John.
Got
Shout out to
busy.
John Doe.
Got
Shout out
crazy
to
busy.
the Meeks.
Yeah,
Southern Band.
Yeah. South Memphis Meeks.
Yes,
man.
indeed.
So what was when you were going to do that? Were you was always going to go to Kev, or like how did the process?
I'm gonna tell my version of the story.
Break it down.
Please do.
So, when me and Kev linked, we hadn't seen each other in mad long, you know, so we were just hanging out, kicking it, you know, he was playing me some new stuff. And I love it because for me, it's been a dream of mine. I never take for granted that I'm a part of Low Budget. I'm just as big of a fan of Kev as if I never met him before.
Right.
So for me, you know, to be around on the sit and just sit around for hours chilling, hearing joints is like a dream come true for me. And as much work as we've done, you know, I was at a point where like after the mixed reception of Square One, I never talked about it with Kev, but I kind of made a decision in my mind. I'm like, yo, if I do this again, it need to be Kev.
Right.
It need to be Kev. Like that's what I want to do. Like if I'm gonna keep doing this, I want to lock in with Kev.
Right.
So it just so happened when we reconnected, and you know started playing me joints, and maybe we recorded a joint or two, and he was just like
the no comment joint.
Yeah, and it was just like,
early.
yo, we should just like do a little joint, like do a little project. Yeah. And at the moment I played it cool. I'm like, yeah, that'd be dope. But then inside I was like, nigga, yes,
Right.
yes, we are here because being the youngest in the crew, like I had to earn my shit. Every Kev joint I earned. You know what I'm saying? Like it's it's like Wu-Tang. It's mad people.
Right.
He's only one man, so everybody doesn't get everything. So the prospect of having an entire body of work produced by him, it was just like, this is it. This is my what they call it, the opus, the magnum opus. Like this is it, man.
All right.
Man. So it's still surreal to me that we got it done and it's out, man. Like shout out to Kev.
We did that. Yeah, man, we did it.
So Kev, what's your story?
Oh, it's pretty similar. It's pretty similar. I don't have any much different.
I don't know if there was varying stories.
Playing joints. Yo, you like that joint? All right. You know what I mean? Let's do it.
And another thing I want to say about the creative process for the album that helped me a lot, I tend to be a bit of an overthinker. I make a lot of changes and edits and, square one, I could play you 4 different versions of every song on the album.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like mad scientist type shit. And coming into this project, Kev made it clear, like, yo, we're going to do these joints and they're going to be the joints. We're not going back. I don't know if you remember that. Man, we not,
because I'm used to cats
tight.
like,
you know what I mean?
Cats being like, no, I want to do my verse over. Or I want to.
But for me,
this joint already mixed.
Yeah,
this is it.
You know what I mean?
But for me, especially given my creative process, it was a very vulnerable project for me because I didn't get to tweak, and what you hear is what we recorded for good, better, and different. Like that is what we did, and
And if I want you to do something over, I'll get you to do it over. If I hear it, I'm like.
Yeah,
dope.
It's not. Like, we didn't compromise the quality,
right.
But I think Kev has known me long enough to know I can kind of get in my own head, and I think that's kind of compromised some of my music before, where it's like just doing too much, And then when I didn't get the response I wanted, it's like, well,
Ken
I did it my way.
Mad songs, and then pick from all.
Yeah.
So it's stuff. Ken got mad stuff that's not out.
Mad voltage.
Yeah, he got mad Prince Vault.
That. Yeah, y'all tune in to the Kev Brown show on Twitch. Oh, you letting all that fly. But yeah.
I'm glad you did highs and lows. I told you that's my favorite joint.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Man.
Listen to the album. I'm like, that one was like, okay. I'm like, that's my. It's like I don't know if y'all's like this, but like back in the day, you listen to an album. Everything's slamming, but that's my joint.
The joint
stand out.
Stand out.
That's
definitely.
Highs and lows. That's my joint.
Definitely. Thanks, yo.
I'm into like checking out lyrics and stuff. Obviously, you're ill.
I appreciate it.
But just like one of the things I just thought, just flip. My guys on the back street, no Rex and effects.
You know what? I'm glad you said that because that would have been one of the things I changed.
Oh.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like it's just like there's certain lines that were like because we recorded it like the time we recorded it, and then some time passed, and so some of the references, and I feel like I can like flip something better, and that was probably like one of the lines I probably would have went back and like, but. Wow. To that point, it's like I did it my way before, and I saw what that got me. So I'm like, yo, let me trust the process.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I didn't, I was like, they're gonna kill me for that line.
No, brother, I love that line because I'm like, I get.
You get it.
I get it.
Right.
I'm like, oh, that's a dope flip. That's all I'm thinking. Like, okay.
I appreciate that. Man. You never know. It's part of being an artist. You don't know how people are gonna receive what you know what I mean.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Another one I love, and I hope you don't change this one. But I think this was so okay. There's certain MCs, 2 of them I could think off the head, Evidence and Doom, who could say in 2 bars they'll say something, but it's very poignant, and I'm like, oh, somebody would take a whole
verse.
paragraph, whole verse. But you said gifted and cursed with this melanin, blessed by my heritage, but stressed they won't let us in. I was like, yo, this
that's dope.
They ain't gonna cuss you up at this.
Yeah, man.
Yo, that's ill.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't ask if we could cuss. Can we cuss on?
Yeah, you definitely
Oh,
can.
okay.
Yeah,
You're fucking right. All right, it's too late now anyway. But yeah, and that's another thing. I was talking, to bro in the crowd about that. It's like I appreciate being able to be at a place artistically where I can speak on certain subject matter. A lot of the coming into the game, I didn't want to be typecast as like a battle MC because that's it, and when I stepped outside of that, my content was forced because I hadn't really lived a lot of life.
Right.
And I could hear it in my earlier work. It's like I'm talking from an outside perspective because I hadn't really been through anything. Right. And I think the more recent music, people can hear the difference. Like I got some life experiences. I've been through some things, and I think it makes those type of records hit way different. Yeah.
Yeah.
You be saying shit though, bro.
I appreciate it, man. I try, man. I try. And I'm finally at a point now where I feel like I don't have to sacrifice the skill set to do it. Before I couldn't, I would get busy on the track, but if I had a subject matter, I wouldn't necessarily rap as good because I was trying to focus on executing the concept. Right. Whereas now I feel like I can marry the two. Like you listen to Highs and Lows, that's probably some of my dopest wordplay on the album. But I'm I'm talking about something, so I'm glad I kind of sharpen my sword to the point where I can marry the two.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And respectfully. I ain't trying to hype myself up, but that's one of the things I'm proud of.
That's dope because that's hard to master because like you're a lyricist, you that type of MC, so you want to come off with that artistically, but at the same time, I want the people to get something out of it too. So that's
absolutely. I'm older now, bro. We got to have some of the substance.
Yeah. Another thing I love the interludes, like at the end, like those talking pieces.
Shout out to Tia Danielle. Shout out to Gadget. Skype Williams. That was from an episode of the So What You Saying podcast, which is now defunct, but it's a podcast they had.
You still go on YouTube and check
it out. Check it out. You can actually see, like, you can watch the interview that all the clips came from.
Yeah,
but
I took a little, my bad.
Yeah, Kev got busy with it, like, the way he formatted it and edited it.
Yeah.
I love it because my personality doesn't really come through in my music because of the kind of music I make. But, I was having a conversation earlier. It's like it finally gives a little glimpse of the personality. You don't see the humor. You don't see the goofiness. You don't see the certain types of vulnerability, like just having like regular conversations. So it was dope the way he flipped that and created the skits around that.
Yeah.
Right.
Kevin, if you ever want to use the Prospective podcast and make an album,
hello.
Feel free.
Hello.
Feel free.
The next Kenn Starr joint.
Feel free.
Yes, indeed. Prospective joints.
I'm gonna go back to square one.
Talk about it.
My man said doing the best impersonation of me in my prime.
Come on, don't do that to me, man.
That resonated with me for years.
That's crazy.
King got bars, y'all.
That bar means so much to me,
King
man.
King got bars.
Because like
bro.
what you gotta understand, I've been chasing the ghost of star status since 2006. And it was like lightning in a bottle. It was just how everything came together at that time. Like I understood what it meant to people, and continuing my career and never really being able to match that is something I had to make peace with.
Right.
And ultimately, I understood that me chasing that was part of the reason why I would never get that. You can't recreate that. And that's what I meant when I'm doing my best impersonation of that. But I gotta move forward. I gotta evolve. And I know the people who gonna rock with me gonna rock with me, but that's not coming back. Like star status was star status.
Right.
But this is me now. You know what I mean? I'm glad you brought that bar up. That meant a lot.
I was heavy, bro.
Hey,
and,
I appreciate that.
And I'm in a group of people that thinks that Square One is great.
Thank you, man. What the fuck is going on, man? Hey, listen, y'all do me a favor, man. If y'all listening to this right now, go back and listen to Kenn Starr Square One. Just give it another chance, man. I put my heart and soul in that album, man. Like, I promise you there's some shit on there you're going to rock with.
It bugs me out that you tell me that, mixed reviews.
Niggas is like, it's all right. It ain't no star status.
Man.
It ain't no star status, but it's all right.
Amazing beats.
That's crazy.
Great verses. It was.
What more to your what? Good beats, good rhymes. What more to y'all?
Listen.
Little brother.
And also, it's going to be 20-year anniversary of Star Status.
20-year anniversary of Star Status next year.
Okay.
So can we open the calendar later?
Right back like a left side.
Yeah. Y'all got homework.
That's a fact, because I'm not getting off the stage. So might as well give me my own.
Hey,
I'm comfortable now.
Word.
Ranks, you got anything else before we close this down?
No, man, I'm just really, really appreciative that y'all trekked up here. Y'all came,
appreciate y'all having us.
It's good times, man. Like Kotta Ranks, man. Come on.
Just really appreciate y'all doing that. And not to mention the joint y'all did, 15 years ago.
That's cool, man.
We've been talking about that. Yeah. Every time we talk about Philly, we talk about that. Like, I remember the show. We're going to talk about this all day.
Can I just say something real quick?
It's laughs. It's a lot of laughs.
Out officially?
No, they
15 years ago.
We had a show with Last Imp.
We know record labels.
The day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Black Friday.
Black Friday.
It was Black Friday.
They came and got us.
Yeah.
We went up, you know what I mean?
I know somebody put it out. What y'all?
I need to have him. Kev told me about the song. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
What do y'all want to do?
We did a song. We was talking about that, and then
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna make it happen.
Crazy. That's crazy.
But,
let's get that out.
That's crazy.
But I had sent them the beats in advance. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm just the messenger in this. They did the beats. I sent them the beat tape. They picked the joints. I knew I was gonna have all three of them here. Afterwards, they came and they rocked out, and we was at Demus's crib late into the night working on the joint, and then my man Bug took him home afterwards.
Shout out. And I don't write on the spot, so salute. Y'all got that. Y'all y'all got a miracle on tape. Y'all need to put that out.
See, these go in the liner notes.
You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
But
I'll send that verse in 3 months, sir. Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? But they did their thing, and
man,
super proud of it. Super proud of it.
Yeah, appreciate
great
shout out.
So we will be here. We will be seeing that soon.
On 45
on 45
or
7
or 12 inch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
No, I believe you. I'm just,
hashtag working on it.
This is going around the world. But brothers, we want to thank you for coming here, for rocking, for talking with us.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you for everybody coming.
They
have stuff for sale.
Yes.
Buy
up all this shit.
Buy up this
CDs,
stuff.
vinyl.
We got stuff for sale.
Please.
Once again, clap it up.
Clap it up.
Kev Brown, Kenn Starr.
Thank you, guys.
I do what I do. 20th anniversary. Let's go.
Sir. Thank you, brother.
So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Like, share, tell a friend. Oh, hold up, my bad. Like I said in the intro, we have a live performance. Kev Brown, Kenn Starr. Enjoy, y'all. See you next time.
DJ Kotta Ranks. DJ Kotta Ranks. I say DJ Kotta Ranks. Make noise one time. Hey, yo. Big ups, man. We up in Philly. My name is Kev Brown.
And my name is Kenn Starr.
Kenn Starr is here, and we just gonna do a couple tunes real quick.
If that's all right with y'all.
Kenn Starr got the new project.
Kenn Starr and Kev Brown got the new project.
That's a fact. Cold. Hold on.
It wouldn't have been no Cold without Kevin.
Hey.
Man.
Anybody got the Cold joint? Anybody
heard the Cold album?
A couple people know about it.
Shout out. That's all we need.
Yeah, man. So, you about to find out.
Yeah, there's a couple of joints in, yeah.
Kenn Starr. Kev
Brown. Cold. Yeah. It's cold outside, it's getting ugly, homebody, I don't go outside. Getting money, the only exception. New album for your collection. It's highly produced by Kevin, go check the credits.
That's right.
Came on the check-in, the thing you start singing on the record. Superstition got super ignorant, Vaughn and Don Will on the second single when they blessed it. On the ones and the twos, low budget the crew. This for those that's asking me what's up with the new. Coming soon in the June and I got something to prove. Hennessy Straight was the first shot. No pun intended, got it on lock. This word to my pops on the cover image. We above again, mixed back to the raw. We need that climate now. Reporting live from Palmer Park, the PG County sound. Shout out to my bro Hassan. He dropping after me. If Cole was a classic, ugly about to be your masterpiece. But it's about Cole right now though.
Damn right.
Yeah. Shout out to Superstition. Shout out to Kev Brown. Philly, what up? Still giving them what they asked for.
On the asphalt.
Yeah. Check. Deliver the most potent of content, something to counteract the amount of the nonsense over the counter rap. Mine need a prescription from the diction. It's knowing the mission from this bomb shit. Relentless like it's so 6 with Brown on it. Commitment to mean I ain't gon' fuck around on this. Cause I ain't getting the proper respect. So I figured I'd stop and collect. Them niggas owe me. I stand amongst the elite, it's getting lonely. Most of the ones in my league, them niggas phony. So I aspire to reach the upper echelon. Where they admiring me for setting fire to beats I speak and my lexicon like a weapon drawn. So whenever I find my speech, the quips like a hollow tip pointed right at your cheek. Squeeze it and knock the white off your teeth. You need bleaching. Lesson B, these rappers don't need teaching. I'm on a level you can't reach. Them niggas leprechauns. Know how long they reign at the top lasted. Got my foot in the door. I came in to drop classics. Couldn't ignore the way that they stopped rapping like they cared. That's why Square One was only 11 songs. Less is more when the listeners less involved. This shit is the opposite. I'm rocking till I'm dead gone. Yeah, still giving them what they asked for. Cypher complete, suede Timberlands on the asphalt. But I got the foams on cause it's DMV shit. But next time I had the Timbs on. That's right. Still giving them what they asked for. Cypher complete, suede Timberlands on the asphalt. Shout out to DJ John Doe. Lyrics, you hear it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
How y'all feel? Y'all feeling all right? Y'all feeling what's going on right now? Everything okay? How y'all doing? Y'all getting some drinks at the bar? Jake at the bar. Go holler at Jake. He got
Shout out
drinks
to Jake at the bar.
IPAs is cracking. You ready to do another joint, Ken?
Let's do another joint, man. Okay. I like this. This is my personal favorite. I don't know what
we gotta go. You gotta go for broke sometimes.
Sometimes you gotta go for broke. Most times, if you living like me, but
yeah, you gotta all the time. Man. Actually, we out here going for broke.
Low budget, nigga. Yeah. I don't care how you feel about it, Kev. You know what I mean? It's my shit. You know
what I mean?
These are the facts. Salute.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
We're gonna do it like this.
Kenn Starr, Kev Brown with
Come on.
cold shit.
Yeah. Check. Rappers, niggas mad at my stature, so you shouldn't doubt that I'ma put them out the pasture. Think I make them nervous. Way I take the verses and I put them in the chapters. Man, I should have been the pastor. You late for service. Product of the basement and I barely scraped the surface. A lot of niggas say they didn't think that I would make it. Now that's what make it worth it when my name go on the jersey and they put it in the rafters. To think when I was 30, wish that I could take it backwards, but you can't escape your purpose, so I sit and burn the backwood. Take a pull quick, think about my journey, all the drama and the bullshit. Hating don't concern me, I'm just trying to get a full grip. Righteous get ignored, come on like a tug of war between Satan and the pulpit. Conversations over cognac, and my reputation is the greatest, it's a known fact. Yeah, let me show you how I broke the code. I know that after me, them niggas broke the mold. The budget is low, so we gon' go for broke.
Talk to him.
Yeah. Let me show you how I broke the code. Rapping like I know that after me, them niggas broke the mold.
The budget is low, so we gon' go for broke.
Yeah.
What? This shit is hard.
You never get the second chance to make a first impression. Thought I was an exception, I guess I learned my lesson. Stressing over if my work was even worth the effort. Sweat and tears, 7 years to make the perfect record. My attitude was doing what I had to do, knowing the sabbatical, that radical will hurt my presence. I return for seconds, figured it's the perfect setting. Feel as if it ain't nobody iller here on earth or heaven. In perfect past and now I'm working on the perfect present, cause the future was never promised. I'm a person destined to leave a legacy that'll be forever seen. Believe better things ahead of me if I work with effort. And if I don't, then F, at least the people heard the message. Peace to God, because honestly he deserved the credit. My path, that's a no half stepping, but it's back to square one since they messed up my last record. Yeah.
Kenn Starr.
Yeah. Y'all make some noise, man. I know we sitting down, but yeah. That's what I love. Y'all relax, but the energy is still there. Everybody wins. Thank y'all for being here today,
That's
man.
right.
But they say y'all could have been anywhere, but we right here, man. Celebrating the 20th anniversary of Kev Brown. I Do What I Do. Y'all make some noise.
That's a big deal. That's kind of a big deal.
That's why we're really here.
Celebrating Kenn Starr, Cold, available now.
And all
also.
of that, man. Shout out to Kev Brown, though, man.
You know what I'm saying? You ready to do enough? What's this next joint, Ken?
What is the next joint,
The
Kevin?
next sync? Is this not this next?
This is
the joint. The video is out now. The visualizer for this is out right now.
The visualizer
You go on
is
YouTube,
out, yeah.
check it out right now. It's called Highs and Lows, right?
Yeah, man.
Talking about life in this.
Let's
right? You know what I mean?
let's talk then, and then
Let's
we can
do
get
it.
back to the rapping,
Let's
or we
do
can
it.
rap while we talk. Either way.
Do it.
My job.
John Doe on the beats. John Doe on the cuts. John Doe on the cuts.
My job's so easy, bro, because I can say whatever, but you see what the beat make them do. You understand. I still try to do my part, but the heavy lifting, it's all good, man. Thank you, Kev.
Thank you, Ken.
Check. Look. It felt like my life is filled with vices. Starting to realize peace of mind is priceless. Harder for me to find, see the signs they brightly point in the wrong path. See, I'm trying to fight this. Pull me a talk, roll something up and pull me a long drag. Yeah, I'm starting to like this. Give me right quick, temporary escape for things I'm wary to face and still carry the weight. See the worry in my face, I get carried away. To the stress, get buried away. Hit a J to the chest, a deep breath. Seen the lesson of pain. Notice a lesson to gain. But I'm stuck in my ways. Either it's something to drink or it's something to blaze. And plus, me puffing this haze got me stuck in the days. Couple of minutes, me feeling like a couple of days. Trying to find a comfortable way to put up with the strain.
Feel like I go up
too high. Maybe because I'm afraid to ever fall too low. You can send them prayers up to the sky.
Come on.
Gotta keep believing because it's all that we know. Sometimes I feel like I go up too high. Maybe because I'm afraid to ever fall too low.
Come on.
We can send them prayers up to the sky. Gotta keep believing because it's
all that we know. It's all that we know. Come on.
Daddy's so dope, but I was raised by my mama, so the hustle in my veins, but I stayed from the drama. Still I got layers straight from the Lord favor, hoping that my prayers don't get outweighed by my karma. Self-medicated with strains of marijuana, had me less dedicated. I strayed from my persona. Gotta get focused. A lot of them quoting, know they listening, so when I spit, I gotta kick dope shit. Magnificent, my time here limited. If it isn't to my benefit, I gotta get ghosting. Seeing signs and seeking divine purpose. In the meantime, make people rewind verses. Reoccurring thing, you see how my mind work. Type of words could describe how to see to a blind person. Made in his image, you see the design perfect. Made my decision, let's see if the time works.
I go up too high. Come on.
Maybe because I'm afraid to ever fall too low. We can send them prayers up to the sky. Gotta keep believing because it's all that we know. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I go up too high. Maybe because I'm afraid to ever fall too low. We can send them prayers up to the sky.
Come on.
Gotta keep believing because it's all that we know. Yeah, it's all that we know. Yeah.
Let me get to the essence of what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Joints, man.
DJ John Doe on the ones and twos.
The essence of what I'm saying here.
Kev Brown on the yeah.
What I'm saying here.
Yeah, let it rock then.
Let me get to the essence of what I'm saying here.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. So, thank you. Now that we've gotten the therapy part of the show over with, we can get back to the rapidy rap, I suppose.
Let's get it.
Let's get back to the rapidy rap. No more downer music.
Hey, it's real life, you know.
But look, I'ma never stop giving them the dope shit. All I ever needed was a rhythm I could go with. Kevin the accomplice, Kenny is the culprit. Niggas acting shocked, so I hit them with the voltage. Ken them cold, no difference in my approach, but niggas is stuck in 06 listening to my old shit. Let me show you my progress. Yeah, I work slow, put some respect on my process. What you expect from a guy that's from the lineage of a slum village and Tribe Quest? I ain't hit my stride yet. Know it's coming soon when didn't make the first jump, but I can make the spoon bend. Mr. Anderson, Floyd Link with the Merovingian, forever getting it off the strength of some clever sentences. If it isn't Ken who slept on and sicker, into your top 10, I crept like a ninja. And then no pop trends, this for cassette listeners, the home rap and boom bap shit like Christmas. Tis the season for letting them season. Been a beast since I was 11 months teething. Picture that, if we at odds, I'm getting even. Me with the ink pens and extinction level even. So make peace with whoever you believe in. Shining like the weather was 70 and decent. Still listening in bars, better be the reason. Listening in bars better be the reason. Yeah.
That's right.
If you're still listening.
Make some noise one time. But is there anybody out there? Y'all still here, right? We out this
Still
joint.
here. Kenn Starr, Kev Brown Cole, available now.
All
DSPs.
Streaming everywhere. Bandcamp, bonus tracks on Bandcamp.
You know, the bonus tracks, deluxe edition. Shout out to everybody who supported the record so far. We appreciate y'all.
ULTRAMAG7, Kotta Ranks, you know what I mean? Salute.
Man.
You know what I
here,
mean? Cracking. You know what I mean? We out this joint. What we doing? We doing, Ken? What's this next joint? It's the next single
Just
right
put
here.
it on and I'm a rap. Oh, it's the next.
It's the next single, right?
Shout out to Tanya Morgan, man. This is a joint called Rap Jam. This is going to be the next single. We're going to be shooting a video for this in a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? We'll get that visual out to y'all, man. And because we have a history of, you know, doing joints for the ladies. We got to add something there.
And also, take a minute and check all the hip hop references in this song when you hear it.
Yeah, if y'all know.
Y'all know.
Y'all know.
This type of crowd knows. That's a polite way to say it's old heads in the house.
Shout out. Yeah. Knew that. I thought you. Yeah. Honey, check it out, you got me mesmerized. Reminiscent of the tribe that was signed the job. Did I mention I arrived at my final conclusion? That when it come to find you, defining the blueprint.
Hold up,
wait, never mind, it was stupid. Let me contemplate a different line I could use. I knew a queen named Amina. Height 5'7", caramel complexion with a body like heaven, face like an angel, waist like a halo, fly girl ass like a 98 J-Lo. I admit, my first thought was she thick. She looks so good, I suck on the mama tip. And then she down to earth, we converse and we politic. Baby girl, when I shoot the gift, it's a hollow tip. Aiming for her heart, got my finger on the trigger. She could be my bra, and I could be your look. She remind me of a rap jam. Sweet as brown sugar with the candy yams. Yeah, sweet as brown sugar with the candy yams. Sweet as brown sugar with the. Yeah. She remind me of a rap jam. Sweet as brown sugar with the candy yams. Hold up. And guess what? Tanya Morgan isn't here, so we're going to cut the record there.
Yeah, man, we can't put it on, so.
Shout out, though, man.
Word up. And then we can hit them with the latest single that came out before the album
do the new
drop,
single,
you know what I'm
and then do the first single,
you know what I'm
so they
saying?
understand the promotion trajectory.
You know what I mean? The progression.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You understand
So let's get into that. Oh. Okay.
I'm not a really DJ, just to let you know. And we slipping sometimes.
Kev Brown, you the illest.
I'm nice with the beats. I'm not nice with the DJ. Okay?
Can't be. Absolute best, man. How many of y'all heard that Hennessy straight? You know what I mean?
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Go run them numbers up on that video too. You know what I mean?
Kenn Starr, Kev Brown.
It
with
feels so good to be back. It feels so good to be here. You know what I mean? Yeah. I got the pen moving again. They wondering if Ken do it again. Is he gonna stick with it? Told him, bitch, long as I'm sick with it. Promise I won't do it unless I do it to win. The lieutenant in the crew that I'm in. Play my position well, listen well. I've been the real deal since Infamil. I come to represent the ones that spit the real, but we only 15% like when you tip the bill. The rest at best, they mediocre. Don't even meet the quota, I know this give you a different feel. The flow Hennessy straight, yours infidel. The more these niggas hate, the more strength I feel. It can use as fuel and motivation, long as the love outweighs it enough to tip the scale. It's that real understandable smooth shit. I was grown for this, these niggas can't even lift the veil. So brash with the vocab, I won't brag about using notepad, I just toe tag. I used to hold back, now I'm blacking out, mouth puffing on the black amount, need a throw bag. You can smell from half a mile when I roll that, smoke that. It's a massive cloud till they ash it out. They ask about low budget and I just crack a smile for the classic sound. Fuck it, I done got back with Brown. The bars spit, they on par with. The strength of 9 or 10 Clark Kents can make a car flip. This the part where you start thinking, oh shit, if it ain't in my top 5, then fuck it, can start 6. The first grade on the first tape, first rate, reefer going Dutch like a first date. Dope as fuck, that's just my humble opinion of the niggas they ain't willing to work like it's their birthday. If I'm rapping and I'm snapping in the worst way, needed the reminder of what happened in the first place. Came through walking on niggas like Earl Simmons, talking that big talk like the lips of Adele Gibbons. From the place where Clips and Pharrell did it, like a movie note that my flick would sell tickets. They ain't feeling me, the oh well, the brow different. All praise due to the crew, them L's lifted.
Kenn Starr.
Yeah. Shout out. So, yeah, once again, we are here celebrating the 20th anniversary of Kev Brown's debut album, I Do What I Do.
I'm going to mess Steve up because I'm going to walk out in the front.
Okay. He's on the job. He ready. So what we thought we would do, okay, get comfortable. All right. Okay, so we're gonna run it back for y'all, man. We do a little something from the album, man, to celebrate and commemorate I Do What I Do 20th anniversary.
It's 20-year anniversary of I Do What I Do. We could just throw a little, do a little, you know what I mean?
We got joints.
Right,
we got it. Uh-huh.
Hey, here we go.
Okay.
So how we sound. We good? Got to get it on. Hey, 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, on.
6 minutes, Kev Brown, on. Let's talk.
How to do that there? It's what they asking me, surpassing these in the age of the Matrix. They wonder how I did always on the 4-track and laced it. Cats using computer programs and don't slam. Hard as mine is God's design. How you be doing your bass lines? How you get your kick to kick like that? Snare drum crack, right and exact. You know I learned from the greats. Pete Rock, JD, digging in the crates. Primo, I make the best of what I got to create the so-called hot. I don't care if you like it or not. We getting props over here. Turn up the volume so you block it here. Ain't nobody taking the spot. We got this here. Never forgetting the foundation that got us here. You can't hurt me.
We keeping it raw like Eddie Murphy. We done cook meat between his teeth and his jaws. I'm not beefing with y'all. Stop being subliminal.
Yo, who you talking about?
I'm just speaking in general. When you meet with the general, you deal with the front line. That's me, Kenn Starr. Niggas don't want mine. Know the outcome from South Slum to Upstate. You the type to get cupcake. You just fake. I'm ahead of men and too real, too ill. Need medicine and flu pills. How you feel when all of your rats get killed? Trying to see money stacks taller than Shaq on stilts. Your cats gon' feel the thunder I bring. Now that the king of the baseline that took me under his wing. And one of the things, since I'm still talking the talk, it's safe to assume that I'm still walking the walk.
Let's say something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Salute, y'all.
Kev
That's
Brown.
You know what I mean? Kenn Starr, ladies and gentlemen. Kev Brown, peace. We out here kicking it. You know what I mean? We're going to move on to the next part of the show. We just wanted to hit y'all with some
couple of joints,
you know what I mean? Joints, man.
Thank
Big
y'all for
salute.
rocking with us.
Once again, shout out to Steve holding down the sound.
You got to put the set back together.